My favorite, though, was John Baptiste.
Yeah, you did love him, too.
Because from New Orleans, Gulf Coast.
Yeah, that's your boy.
He's the best.
He is the best, and so is Ryan Gosling, I'm going to say.
I mean, the casting with Gosling, fantastic.
Impeccable.
And just the energy that he's been able to bring.
The Kenergy.
Yeah.
The Kenergy.
The Kenergy will be strong.
What else will be strong is the weather moving, and it's going to feel a lot different than what we saw over the weekend.
Yeah, so we're kind of spring vibes right now. We'll kind of be in transition mode tomorrow, and then by Wednesday, it'll feel like winter, all for it to feel like spring again this weekend.
Oh, boy.
It's March in the Beehive State. That is what we do when we basically march up and down when it comes to our temperatures. There is a weak disturbance that's passing by the northern half of the state currently, and that is going to yield at least a few showers, mainly in the form of valley rain, mountain snow, and if we're going to see snow, it's mainly going to be at and above 7,000 feet. But you can see some light showers stretching throughout portions of Utah into Wasatch County, and also a few showers over in the West Desert. There is a chance that some of those could find their way towards the I-15 corridor. Here's a look at the bigger picture with the satellite and radar. And here's that weak disturbance that's currently moving in from our west. So it's moving through northeast Nevada as we speak. But what I'm watching for is this bigger storm system that you see off the Pacific Northwest. By tomorrow, that storm system is going to move into our neighborhood and bring us a good chance for snow, especially across the northern two-thirds of the state when it comes to our mountains, and mainly valley rain as we go through the day tomorrow. And we're going to add more snow to the equations in the mountains as mentioned, and that's only a good thing. But as we currently stand, we're at 16 inches of snow water equivalent across the state. That's the statewide average. So that's how much water you'd be left over with if you were to melt down the entire snowpack. And the reason why this is significant is because the median peak snowpack is 16 inches. It normally occurs on April 3rd, which this tells us that we are having an average snowpack year, which is great after our record-breaking snowpack year last year. Any extra snow that we can add on top of this just means that we'll have an above average year, and we'll take every bit of that. Here's the current view from Snow Basin, where you can actually see a few folks coming down the mountain, a beautiful view towards Mount Ogden with mostly cloudy skies in the background. Meanwhile, down in St. George, just partly cloudy skies with plenty of blue skies sticking around, really pretty with temperatures mainly sitting in the 40s and 50s at this point. Daytime highs across the state will mainly range in the 40s and 50s up north, and we'll mainly see a mix of 50s and 60s down south. I think the exception, though, in northern Utah will be Salt Lake City. With that southerly wind, we'll likely see a daytime high right around 60 degrees, and then into tonight, it'll be turning cool, but like last night, it won't turn too chilly, while Park City this afternoon will see a daytime high of 45, which is why in Park City, if we do see wet weather, actually could see rain and snow, just depending on the timing of the moisture, if we see the moisture. In central Utah, mainly 50s and 60s here, and that'll carry over in the southern Utah, with St. George likely leading the way, coming in at 68 degrees, while we'll see a daytime high of 52 in Monticello. Most spots north of I-70 will check in with mostly cloudy skies, and as we saw, as you make your way down south, there will be a little bit more sunshine to go around. As we go through this afternoon, just spotty showers up north again, mainly in the form of valley rain, mountain snow. Relatively quiet through tonight. Then as quickly as we get into tomorrow morning, right around rush hour, there will be that good chance for showers as our storm system starts to work its way in. I think through the first portion of the morning, that best chance will be along and north of the I-80 corridor. Then that chance will continue to spread across the state, and by tomorrow midday, we could see a few showers down to the I-15 and I-70 interchange. Scattered showers expected through our Tuesday. Then by Wednesday, we could see lingering showers in the northern half of the state, and with winds out of the northwest, much colder air will be working its way in. We can't completely rule out the potential for some valley snow. So when it comes to our snow potential through Wednesday, northern and central mountains could see 4 to 10, locally upwards of 18 inches. Southern mountains 2 to 6, mountain valleys trace to 4, locally up to 8, while our valleys could see exclusively rain or maybe upwards of 2 inches if we do see that changeover. In St. George, temperatures will ease down through the 60s over the next few days. We'll bottom out in the upper 50s for a daytime high on Thursday. The best chance of wet weather in St. George will be between late Tuesday, early on Wednesday. Could see some pretty windy conditions to close the week, then much calmer conditions and warmer temperatures by this weekend. Now along the Wasatch Front, just a slight chance today, good chance of rain tomorrow, isolated rain, snow on Wednesday. Could see canyon winds for both Thursday and Friday, with those winds out of the east, and then by this weekend, calming down a little bit, partly cloudy skies with daytime highs warming through the 50s.